Hi everyone, welcome to video 29, and I'm going to call this video 29A because this video is for you making three-part cards if you do not have the template. I'm going to show you how to make your own. So in order to make your own, you need some white paper, scissors, and something to draw with, a pencil. And then you're going to need to find something that's a true square. So something that has four sides where all four sides are equal. So I just found, at my house, I found this felt square. So if you want to go find your square and then meet me back here, unpause me and we'll make some three-part cards together. Okay, so for our three-part cards, we're going to try to fit as many of these on here as we can. So I'm just measuring with my finger. I think we can make 4 per page. And what I'm going to do with my true square is I'm going to start up here in the corner. And I want to line it up exactly with the corner of my paper, because I'm going to use the corner as one of my lines. And I'm going to use my pencil and trace around, trace the sides that are not the edges of the paper, so that when I lift it up, I have a square. Can you see that? My lines are kind of light. There, 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 and up there, there's a square. The next one I want to do, I'm going to lay it right next to my line, so there's still going to be some empty space over there, so we can't use that edge anymore. We can still use the top. So I'm going to trace this line right here. I don't have to do this one because it's already from this square. I'm going to do this side right here. And now I have 2 squares. So now I want to, oh, my line's a little crooked. I'm going to go back and erase. That's why I love pencils, because pencils help us erase when we need to. I'm going to line up my square underneath this one. So the top line of the square is already there. I've got my edge right here, so I don't need a trace. I need a trace right here and up. So nice and straight. I wonder what kind of square item you are using from your house. Now we have 3 squares. And do one more over here. I'm going to line it up, and I want to use those lines that I've already created. Make it easier to cut out also. Okay, so now I have 4 squares. And I need to make a writing box on all of these on the bottom. Because as you'll see with this 3-part card, it's a square, and then the bottom chunk is for writing. So this is for the word and this is for the picture. So on ours, I need a way to measure it, and you might have a ruler at home. You could measure it out. But I thought it would be cool to use a glue stick as our measurement. So I'm going to put the glue stick, I'm lining it up right here against the bottom, and I'm just going to make a mark at the top of the glue stick. And I'm going to move it over here and line it up to the bottom line, and then make a mark at the top of the glue stick. And I'm going to continue it over here. My second square, line it up. These are going to be some guidelines for me when I make my line. You see my guidelines right here? So the glue stick is going to help me keep these nice and even. I'm going to maybe use another piece of paper, and I'm going to line the paper up on top of those little lines that I created from the glue stick. So I'm just going to line them up, make sure it's pretty straight. There we go. And when I think it's pretty straight, I'm going to go ahead and trace along that line. So now I have a line in the bottom, and this space will be for the words. And I need to do the same thing down here. Let's get my glue stick out. make a mark at the top. I'm just balancing it right on top of that bottom line. It's fun to use different things to help measure. Okay. Got my marks down there. Now I'm going to line up my paper. Have them all pretty much lined up. Draw across. And there's our boxes. So now this one is ready to cut out. And the first thing I'm going to do is trim around the bottom and the edge to get all of this excess off. So now I just have the 4. Let me put this up just a little bit. They're my four 3-part cards. So 2 of these, I want to cut them whole, leaving the picture and the word part connected, because that's the first part. The second part will be just the picture by itself, and the third part is just the word by itself. And I'll show you why. 3-part cards have 3 parts. We use them for matching and for learning new words and for writing words. So this first card is going to have a picture and then the word that matches the picture connected to it. So this is kind of like the key. And then the second part is just the picture, so we'll eventually match it there. And then the third part is the word by itself. So first part, second part, third part. So on our 4, we're going to have 2 first part cards, 2 second part cards, and 2 third part cards. So I'm going to get ready and cut. I'm just going to cut across this way. And I'm going to cut straight down there. So I have 2 first part cards. They both have a space for a picture and space for the word. I'll put these in a pile right here. I'm going to cut these down the middle. And then I'm going to separate the picture from the word, creating the second and third parts. And we'll use these the next few days as we are creating our sentence 3-part cards. So here are the picture cards. There's 2 of those. Second part cards, and here are the 3 parts. This is where the words go. So now I have 2 of each, and I like to lay them like that. That's how we have them in the classroom. They're sorted by first part, second part, third part. So if you can cut out about 20 of those, you'll be ready for the next few lessons. And of course, if you want to keep making more, you'll have extra to create your own 3-part cards. So 4 can fit on 1 page typically. So think about that when you're starting to cut them out, because that means 1 page will have 2 sets of 3-part cards. So if you need 20, you're going to need 10 pieces of white paper. Okay, thank you so much for cutting with me today, and I look forward to making sentences with you. Bye-bye.